on the 30th?
Population of foreigners, a vast majority, are being asked to leave South Africa.
By the 30th.
Yes, there.
And if they if they don't leave by the 30th, what happens?
Let me try and find
I
out
don't know
how
what
many
the
has
consequence will
left.
be. But action is being taken, I suppose.
Action has been taken. I remember on the 17th, I saw a clip of the Malawians that were squatter camping somewhere, started attacking the police because they were being.
Damn.
So, yeah. It's going on.
She's getting real, boy.
Dog, you better stay inside, please.
Well,
You know
that's
that-
why I
you know what I
spend
mean?
most of my days in the house is where I spend most of my days.
Because after the 30th, boy, you go outside, they now want to see your ID. Dog.
After
now.
the 30th.
Yeah.
I think after
Because
the
he's
30th,
supposed to be gone now.
like by second week of July, I think things will be calm.
You think?
Because even if they ask for my ID, I'm South
Yeah,
African.
but if the foreigners don't
I've been
leave,
asked now they're asking for my ID. That's what I'm saying. You guys saw, I've been suffering, I shared. But
yeah, but what if they don't leave? Now they need to go and look for these foreigners to go kick them out.
I don't know how aggressive they'll be. My question is, how aggressive are you going army level? Are you bringing out the army? Or what are you doing, bro? You know, those army trucks are the ones that can take heavy capacity of people like per go. Those trucks.
Do they want the foreigners to leave by themselves, like
Willingly
voluntarily?
Yes,
Leave.
how did they get you?
Voluntarily.
No, but
dog.
let's be fair, guys. Even on their countries, their home countries. Now we should fetch you. You left our country illegal. And you went to another country illegally.
Dog. What if they were
Now
running
we
from
have to
something?
fetch you.
Gents?
Kanjani?
Gents.
You've been here for 7 years. Wenzani? For 7 years. How did you live? Take that money. Now
What
I'm
if they
just
didn't
saying
make no money?
on the 28th, the 29th, they should just braid us for 50 rand so they can make money too. Braid us, fix our shoes, everything.
Gents, what if
they
there's
do.
some foreigners
All these
that are refugees, guys, and they wanted to come here to seek a better life? Gents?
Most are like, that's the
Yeah,
reason.
so now we were getting rid of them, not just because you're foreigners. Gents, you're not allowed here no
But
more.
guys, also listen,
Gents.
ne? Those people, ne? They came here illegally. Now, Shem, you have traveled. Do you
Yeah.
go there illegal?
No.
Exactly my point. They should respect us. Because now all of our resources are being shared amongst with them and you cannot even account to them. You don't even know who you are. What if that person is the rapist that lead the country and they're here?
Yeah. Okay, fine.
You see?
What
Also,
if-
let's be considerate.
But also think about it. Think about this. What if a certain group of people that are running away from their own country to come here, they don't have the means to go through the proper channels to actually get into this country. Now, what do you want them to do? Stay there and suffer and die? Gents, you know what I mean?
No. I understand, but also our guys.
Because
look, how
for
do you,
7 years,
how
you've been here for 7 years. You couldn't fix anything with the money that you were getting.
Dog, it's not easy for people out here, dog.
As a foreigner, once you enter, you're not planning on leaving. Especially, you're not planning on being chased out.
Listen,
So you're not saving, really.
listen. The problem is that if I was to get to a place illegally, I would try and make means. When I start making that income or whatever, I'll try and make means that I know I am safe here. Because 1 minute I can be here, the next I'm in a flight going back home being deported. You get me? So I would do the decency of respecting the people there. It's disrespect, guys. So right now we should be a shelter for everyone.
But do you think?
Let's be honest.
Do you think
our state is in debt because
no,
we are
man. Okay, yes, no. I understand all these other things.
We are overrunning on things that we shouldn't, like medication, all of these things.
Yes.
Yes.
My question is
serious matters, guys.
My question is, how can you now tell the difference between people that have come here illegally that are just a waste of space, one, and then people that have come here for illegally also that have an actual reason for coming here, and then the ones that are just here illegally for some stupid reasons that are even making this country even more worse. How can you tell the difference? Now you want to gather everyone to be like, all of you must go because we can't tell who's here for safety. You understand? Who's here because they're struggling in their own country?
If you are here for safety, my guy, let me tell you, if you are here for safety, you will respect the laws of that country.
What if they do?
You will go there and ask for asylum or whatever that is called.
What if they did?
Then why are they not getting it?
Then you need to not ask South Africa now, because it's not like these niggas are not actually, some of them, not all of them, but it's not like some of the foreigners are not trying to, once they get here legally, trying to now go through the right means to actually stay in this country.
Now whether you entered legally or illegally, right? It's easier to prove if you're actually contributing to society. That's easier to prove than to prove that you're doing nothing.
But for SA,
doing nothing is very plain.
But for SA, they're like, whether you're contributing or not contributing, get out. That's why I'm like,
okay.
No. And also remember, in terms of contribution, the laws are not that generous. They say if you are contributing a skill that South Africans do not have, so what is that skill that you are providing that we cannot? You get me? You have to have exceptional, special skills.
And some niggas that come here,
and they are doing the things that we can do. Gardening, all of those things, we can do them.
Now, if I'm to list, my thinking now, we're talking about those that are contributing to society. Let's just talk about big companies. Let's talk about banks, for example.
Okay.
FNB, Standard Bank, ABSA, just those three, right? Within those structures, there'll be foreigners that work within, right? Let's say, for example, right? The paperwork is foreign, and let's say originally they do their backstory, they check, and you entered illegally, right? Now, you have 100 Zimbabwean employees, right? And you hired these people, and I'm not saying it's certain, but you gave these people these jobs. You could have given those jobs to South Africans, right? But let's say you gave those people those jobs because they accepted a lower income bracket, right? Because they were more desperate, right? So who's to say that now you remove those people, now you must place South Africans in those positions, and you would have to pay the South African what the South African is worth.
Yes, that's what
right?
they say.
Doesn't that affect the whole ABSA structural financial?
Yes, it should. And let me tell you, they have the money for it. Because also what you see is...
Not every... I'm just mentioning the big guys.
Yes, also
what about the medium upcoming company?
These people are also contributing to big corporations not following the law in terms of minimum wage, in terms of hiring the right staff with the equal whatever kind of this thing. They have a chart of which you need to, I think it's the Employment Equity Act, where every level there has to be a certain type of race. I think that's what it means.
Okay.
Yeah, there needs to be every type of race in different...
The BEE laws.
Yes,
also,
that whatever. So it's also making, because when I was doing the research last time, I saw that even they are doing this thing of a student visa because it allows you to be here and benefit from everything and every resources that a South African would for 5 years.
As a student.
You get me? And it's been on record that a lot of fraudulent student visas have been taken out.
Fraudulent student visa.
So what?
Yes, because now
because my assumption
you can say you're coming here to study, but you're not.
Right?
Yes,
you all your details on the system, bro.
Yes, now you can have healthcare, you can do whatever you want, you can get NAPSAS, you can all of these things. You are eligible. You are like a South African for 5 years for free. Then you say I'm gonna go do my what postgrad. There's another 5 years they giving you.
I don't know.
So you get me? Then in those 5 years, you have done your BTech or your honors or your masters. Then you are working.
What happens now after you finish studying? What happens to that visa? Like what are you supposed to do to continue staying in the country?
You could have had more money to buy the real thing. Because as much as we're talking about these people who are legally here, we're also talking about the people, the South Africans that are selling our land. Guys, when you sell identity, you sell our land. That means we don't have ourselves.
Like, hey, we want the land back. Hey. But on the side, it's the same South African selling
guys, you're selling our identity, our land that we don't have already on us.
Bro, you know, if there's one thing about South Africa,
so now even the South Africans, guys, like I know.
One thing about South Africa,
guys,
that we all need to admit and just accept, Chance. Okay, watch out. Okay, there's no saving SA, bro. We're gonna say one. No. We're gonna say one thing here, do the other here, and then go and fight to get whatever we did back.
The problem, also another thing with what I've realized with South Africa is that it always wants to solve a lot of problems all at a go, and that's not how it works. You cannot be supermaning everything. Kanjani? Hey? Kanjani?
Bro.
Healthy,
I think they know what they're doing.
We are struggling with jobs. The problem is unemployment. Start there. Stop wanting to do everything. How JSO?
Okay, what's the way for SA to
tackle the real problem right now in South Africa? The real problem, and I'll tell you this: we wouldn't be realizing all of these foreigners and whatnot if we South Africans were living good. Because if you look at it, the people who have money are not even bothered by these people. Actually, they're hiring them to go do the
what's living good
jobs.
What do you mean? Wait,
at their places.
When you say living good, what you
mean? People in Sandton are not really gagged about people who are foreigners. Where do they meet them? Because
okay,
the only time you're gonna be engaged with that person is when you're in a restaurant.
Okay, fine, but wait.
Or in a salon.
Wait, what do you mean?
And they're serving you.
What do you mean?
You get me? They're not their competition.
I want to know that.
They're not their competition. But they are competing with us, black students down here. They're competing with us, the entry jobs. They're competing with any job. The skills that other kids, their parents made sure they get to varsity, even those domestic jobs. I know so many people who were raised by domestic workers, guys. Our grandmothers used to do those jobs. They raised us. So if you're telling me South Africans cannot do those jobs, what do you mean? Because that's how you used to live post 94.
Okay, so then why aren't they
the gardening, the whatnots, they are doing it.
Why aren't they hiring them?
Because there are other people who are providing cheaper. If we are standing here and Mr. Patalde says,
Chance,
I'm giving the standard, let's say minimum wage says you guys are supposed to be getting 350.
Okay.
No, let's say 3.5.
And then a foreigner comes, what do you give?
Then you, as a South African, you're gonna demand you're gonna try and upscale him, but you know that your limit is that 3.5. Right?
Easy.
Then Mr. Patel comes there and is like, I can do it for 2.5.
Straight. And then we got the guys. Entrepreneur, whatever the fucking word is. It's called being smart.
It's not called being smart.
Nah,
it's
bro.
Not. It's not. It's dehumanizing people because how dare you give someone 3.5.
Look, everyone on this planet is struggling.
With
so
if
the foreigners with their big family, wait, no, wait,
huge ass garden
with the foreigners with their big families, they're gonna go there, work for that 250, and then go back and support their families, and then you as a South African, you with your maybe small Anyana family, maybe it's you, your mother, your brothers, and maybe your child. That's it. With them foreigners, it's a whole generation that's coming, poisons, and then they're still going with that 250. When you wanna come and ask for 350 or even ask for more than your so-called minimum wage, Hi, my nigga, easy dog. Now you want to go and complain. And then when they give you that job when you've gotten that job, then it's going to be like, nah, I want more, even though I've gotten it now.
But the law does
It's
say
like,
that
easy.
every year you need to give an increment to somewhere.
Mara, okay, fine. Mara, as a business, look at it as at the business side, dog. If you have an employee, and for a South African employee, you need to pay them this amount. Let's say that 350, right? And as a business, you want to make money on it. Okay.
Yes,
Now, if there are options on the table, let's remove whether you are South African, whether you're a foreigner, whether you're an alien. Okay. There is a person here that wants that 350, the minimum wage. And then there's a person here that wants that 250. Then there's someone else who's trying to bargain now for more now for no reason. Just because. There's these three options. As a businessman, which one are you choosing? Which one are you choosing? No. Let's say you're a business. Which one are you choosing, dog? The 350? The 250? Or them nigga that wants more?
Any business will choose the cheapest option for labor, bro.
So why are we complaining? Why are we complaining?
Because opportunities were taken from those that deserve it by law.
By law.
Bruh.
Bella, you want people to be dying here for things, but then they not get implemented. I mean, dog, what can you do?
About this thing.
Can I ask you something?
I agree that it can't be solved.
Can 350 sustain you a whole month in your house right now?
No.
Wait, what's the actual minimum wage?
Let's just say it's
1.5.
Exactly.
1.6.
Think of it. Think of a man that has 2 kids and a wife, and a sister at home that doesn't have a job, that he needs to also give money, black tax, and all of that.
Like, between Alex and Santon, they're next door, right?
Yeah.
Like, people live in Alex, work jobs like waitressing at a hotel, just at a hotel, even not even a proper restaurant, like in Santon, one of the hotels. That's what you get. Mama 1.5, 1.6.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're giving people that
word of mouth. I've heard this with my own 2 ears, bro.
Guys, 1.5.
And that's the minimum wage for SA. Yes.
So of course now you're living in Alex.
1.5 almost is it's a couple's dinner minimum.
Yeah. You must go now, buy
just one. Then you're gonna pay that person the whole month with that.
School fees, grocery, rent.
Guys. And they need to look neat and bath and wash their clothes.
Guys,
that's why you get those electricity issues in SA. Some areas there's meters that they don't even buy anymore.
If you actually want to fix this thing, then it's not even now the foreigners' fault. Because then it's the people that are employing those foreigners, because they are the ones that are giving them less money, right?
But also they are there giving them options. If they were not there, they wouldn't have options.
Remember what I said.
Think of it.
Remember what I said, though.
Think of it like that. If you are not here, my nigga, and you are going to pay me, because you won't get your services done, because everybody is saying, hey, Papa, I get 3.5 for the gun. 3.5.
Okay, yeah, but with that, I'm saying, with those options, right? If now a person comes and is asking for that minimum wage, right? And another person comes and is asking for less than that minimum wage, the problem is not the foreigner who gets the job for less money. The problem is the actual business. Now, you can't have people now be saying the foreigners are taking our jobs.
But if you are not here,
to subtract the option of a foreigner.
Yes.
Because
society, now you
so you have to pay the minimum
wage.
So now we know.
You have
to. That's the plan.
Wow.
Can't you think these laws we are running here around for them to be overlooked? Nah, nigga.
Now that I'm thinking about it, chain up, right? Because that same company thing I was saying, like, if I'm paying those people less, that department of 100, me as the top dog, I get more money. You see.
So the problem is not...
that's corruption.
That is corruption.
That qualifies
I agree with you.
So you're minimizing corruption by ensuring those in that department are all South Africans getting paid their worth.
And how many companies in SA do you think are actually going to do this
willingly?
willingly?
Do it on a nationwide scale, right?
Wow.
I'm not saying it's practical.
The way
Why do you think
SA is
it's
corrupt
not?
like this,
Guys,
it's
have you
impractical
seen
because
have
there are
you
too
seen
many.
the marches just in Gauteng?
I've seen.
Have you seen what people are unemployed, guys? People are at home. 60% of the youth is at home. But what are they doing? What do you think on the 30th? Where will they be?
Doing podcasts.
Sorry.
But the
Not
point,
us.
I'm saying, Doug, look, I'm saying that if that's
Now
the
I wanna
case,
go.
wait.
I wanna go.
If
on the 30th.
if that's the case, right? And bruh, you actually look at it and you're like, okay, the only way for this to change is if it happens on a nationwide scale, right? That's what you said. Okay, cool. But this whole thing is corruption. We agree that it's corruption. Okay, fine.
On both
ends. Where is the corruption? Like, where is it most active? In the government. So the same government that you're asking to go and
No.
The government is corrupt. That's all you need to say.
Okay,
No.
can
And
I
you'll
say
know
something?
everything.
Listen.
That's all you need to say.
Let me tell. Can I say something? It's not only in government. It's
but that's where it is the most.
Listen, yes, I can hear you, but the people who are processing these fraudulent passports and whatnot are regular South Africans that are employed by the government. But they are what? Regular South. It could be your mother and my mother.
You see
Okay.
You get me? So now the problem is also in the regular South Africans. Because
So it's like the problem is everywhere, gents.
Yes.
Gents, send the asteroid to SA so we can get rid. So we can be now. Hey, those who want to leave now. The asteroid is coming. What? Because then there's no way to dude. There's just no way for it to change on a nation scale. Because
step by step
it's not gonna work.
I told you the problem with South Africa. You guys, even this is why Bushiri was busy giving you guys false
Pastor
prophets. Because he said you guys like magical things.
And that guy made money, instant. And then he left.
Yes.
Then he left.
You want instant solutions. No, this is not a microwave and noodles. 2 minutes, bro. We are done.
The only
step
way,
by step. We are starting with
remember what I said.
Whoever is illegally here, please.
Nah, but wait, remember what I said though, Doug. Remember what I said.
Yes. Vamos.
For this to work,
yes.
Every single person in SA, whether it's the normal South African, just the random South African, whether it's the South Africans with businesses, the government also, every single South African, whatever aspect they are working as, with everyone needs to decide that, hey, this needs to change. Because this whole thing, like you're saying, it must happen one step at a time. Do you know why that doesn't work? That doesn't work because if this first step, a certain group of South Africans want to change something, and this change affects this one's money, they're gonna fight back. And then after, when this one wants to make a change that affects these two, chance. That's why.
Honestly, for me, with what's going on,
it's so child.
I think as South Africans, we should have learned, or as Africans at large, we should have learned that when we got this freedom that is not so free,
it's freedom, dog.
Yeah.
How is it not free now?
It's not.
Elaborate. Well, how is it not free?
Wait. When we got this free now. When we got this freedom that is not so free, is that every generation is gonna have to fight for something. Every generation is gonna have to what? Fight. For us to get to the equality that we think we deserve. Hi guys, now I'm not going to lie to you. They can lie to you and say, the smart people that are busy talking, whatnot. But it's up to us, guys. It's up to us. We are the society. We like making as if society is something far from us. No, you are part of society. You make those decisions.
It's not up to us.
We make those decisions.
No.
You know,
It's up to all of us.
We need to leave. That's what we need to do.
Sorry.
You have a choice. Leave SA, go live a better life somewhere else. If you have the skills that will actually make you money overseas, take that thing. SA can just go, bro. I swear to God. Because like I'm saying, for all of this to make sense, bro, every single South African in SA needs to decide that something needs to change, bro. If one person is lacking, then it's a trickle effect. Everyone else is gonna now start thinking, hey, and like I'm gonna now start thinking about myself. But that's the thing. If everyone changes their way of thinking to be like, we're not thinking about ourselves, we're thinking as a country because we want to make this country better. That's the only way that this is gonna work. And in SA, no, there's certain groups. And just because there's certain groups doesn't mean that
will
changes.
Eventually influence. Look at what Much and Much is doing. They started their own thing in Durban and they said we are taking a stand. They came to Joburg. We were watching them, remember? Yep. So, every black person should know that, hey, we are here to fight. Hey, yo,
I want to live last,
guys. Every black person should know that we are here to fight.
Outside of South Africa.
Life, dog. It's like, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm not going to go work that side, come and bring back the money. Nah. I'm gonna go work that side and stay that side, dog. One side. Why must I come back? No, to all of this. Now we guys
help us. You can fund
help
us.
you guys.
Yes,
what?
you can fund
no
us.
ways.
And then wherever you relocate, they have the same thing that's happening in SA.
No,
Yep, they have the
It's
whole
like,
problem.
you know what? I'm gonna go to an island, poisons. Separate myself from a human being. Nah, every human being is easy, dog. What easy chance? No, guys. What?